Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to...
Brahim Diaz! He's missed, but not by that far.
Brahim Diaz really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence.
Vinicius Junior! Rashford. And Dani Olmo. And here's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance, corner. Chouameni clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And the volley.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back into the middle. That's a super give and go. Oh, important interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is out of play. Kubasi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Yamal chasing after it. Now it's Rafinha. Rashford receives it in a good position here. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe. Showing good feet. And it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now, can they get him away? Yamal picks it up out wide. Great vision. And smartly reclaimed. Shot a goal! De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Almost half an hour in now. Look at the space here. Rafinha. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Rashford. Now that looks a decent ball. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Played back in. And it's Valverde. It's a searching pass. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now he's off and running. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rashford. Rashford showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's dealt with that really well. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, good take in a good area. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's Tchouaméni. Oh, it's come loose. Balde. Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. De Jong. Distributed tidily. Now this could be a chance. Chance! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Threads one in. Carvajal. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Quality ball. And it's Olmo. Oh, good read. Carvajal. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Brahim Diaz. Tries a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's made its way to him. Out of play for a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
20,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8, el dorsal 24. Se va a llevar a cabo
Now
un
it's
cambio de
Rashford.
jugadores.
Rashford, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's well positioned here. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Barcelona have their third corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Good take, and is he in? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a really well-measured ball. Goulart is in a really good position out wide. And he's cut it out. Chance here to counter. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Rashford. Rashford proves just a little bit too strong. Pedri crosses. Howson tries to clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Habrá 2 minutos
Fran
de
Garcia.
descuento.
Nicely shaped ball. Thinks about the shot. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Rodrigo. Dani Ceballos. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10. El
90
dorsal
minutes
5.
gone and nothing
Serán
between them
sustituidos
still.
por el dorsal 9. El dorsal
Oh, that's a
5.
key interception.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Garcia. Lovely feet. Camavinga. Rodrigo! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! That was a given, it always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Carvajal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has been cut short.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's gone for a throw-in. Pedri. Casado. And this is Lewandowski. Real chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
El dorsal 16.
So all square, and not for the first time. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Can he get it through? He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Lewandowski. And the return pass. Out to the left it goes. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fires it in low. Camavinga. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Goulet. Rodrigo powering forward here. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. That's good play. Camavinga takes a shot! Endrick finds himself offside. Goulet does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Rodrigo. Camavinga. Rodrigo! Arda Goulet!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Lopez. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! They force the error and extract... And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And he shoots! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's played through for him, and it's made its way to him. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And back to the goalkeeper. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passing is crisp. Real chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. This looks promising. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? And that has been cut short. That is good alertness. Can he get it through?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gets into some space. No, that was never going to make it. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. No way through, so back it comes. And the counter is on. And he's worked it through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread neatly. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Great chance! And he hits the net! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Spread it left. No, it's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's the crossfield ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And again! They want to be quick to recover this. Shot could be on. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, that's been intercepted.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Opts to play it back. Over to the left. Plays the return pass. Played into space. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played, well played. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And that was nowhere near his best. That's an imaginative pass. Nicely worked. That has been knocked clear.
50,953.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's in a great position here. And he's running through. Out to the left it goes. Back into the middle. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Wow, leader. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a searching pass. It's played through for him. That's the keeper's ball. Ambitious ball here.
There they go, hunting again.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's picked his way through. Now, can he find a finish? A real chance! Really well taken goal. Surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution for Comoros, number 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Number 13, number 12, number 25. Substitution in progress.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? That's another chance. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And he's intervened well there. He's on it. Can he get away? Lovely bit of skill. Great vision. He gets big. Oh, crossbar! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back. Game on again. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threat. There's the shot! And he's there to clear it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Tiata! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Golovin. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Crossed into the middle. Pinches it off him. Diatta. Good purposeful running this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ferran Torres is onto this. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Decent progress down the left. He's got away. And this is Pogba. Rafinha takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Diatta. Can he get it through? He's in a good position here. So much time and space here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rashford gets into a good position. And he's cleared it back out. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Ansu Fati. And it's Pogba. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Dani Olmo, and now the breakaway. He's had it taken off him. Ansu Fati. Fati goes on a charge down the left.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Pogba, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pogba. Ball comes in. And he cuts out the supply. Dani Olmo is onto it in a flash. Dink through. Now this could be a chance. He's onside. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Golovin. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Diatta receives it in a wide position. Rafinha. De Jong. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Diatta. Now it's Balogun. Now it's Pogba. Ansu Fati. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good spread. Diatta, he's found a way through. Balde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Pogba. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's going to go a long way. De Jong. And he's had a hit! Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Koundé lays it forward. Pogba. Golovin. Now it's Diatta.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, cracking shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Golovin. Now there's a fine ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice looking ball. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank.
Changement en cours.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's through, now is he in? Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Monaco have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's certainly onside here. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
"75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Golovin. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Drilled in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ferran Torres. No way through there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pogba given the lift of his goal. Golovin. Now it's Balogun, and he's worked it through. This might spell danger.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And it's Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion.
Ansu Fati!
Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Ansu Fati. Fati
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a good run down the right.
Pau Kubasi deals with that comfortably.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose...
Rashford! And he's really put himself on the line here.
And we have our very first corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Monaco are looking to go forward now. Can he get it through?
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there,
And evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Teze
gets rid without sophistication. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Shoots! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here to get them off and running. Fantastic save, ter Stegen.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Big chance! Goal! Monaco! And Monaco take the lead. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Pogba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now, can they get him away? Dani Olmo. De Jong. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Looking for the run.
skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Balogun looks to get on the end of this. And here's Rafinha.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Looking for a runner. Good ball, good take. Araujo wins the duel this time. Balogun unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Rafinha looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Great chance! He scores! Barcelona are back in business.
How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Barcelona finding their passes. Zakaria. Golovin.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he has been fouled there. Vanderson. Rafinha proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
Koundé. And it's De Jong.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That's an imaginative pass. What a delightful ball. He is just caressing the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45. Now it's Ferran Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming. Pogba. Now it's Pogba. Now it's Balogun. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Diatta picks it up out wide. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Golovin, looking for options for movement. Balogun showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Golovin. Golovin driving. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Referee's given a throw. And it's Koundé. Now here's the delivery. And that has been cleared. That's a lovely, neat pass. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Rashford is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
La asistencia
Out
este
again
partido
for a throw-in.
asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Dani Olmo. Balde. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Decent progress down the left. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's been shifted off it. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pogba. Caio Henrique. Now it's Ansu Fati. That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. Pogba.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played with finesse. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Olmo.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nicely aimed pass. He's in a great position here. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Diatta. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's in on goal. Tries to play it through. Swept in. Koundé clears it away. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Ansu Fati. Now who's going to be first to this? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Ferran Torres, he's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal
Van der Sar
16,
with the clearance.
el dorsal 17, el
And that has
dorsal
been
24,
clubbed away.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 8. Se va a llevar a cabo
And
un
back to
cambio
the
de
goalkeeper.
jugadores.
Casado. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's found a way through.
Minuto de descuento.
Lovely feet. That's a sharp pass. Teze gets over and in.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Ferran Torres.
Taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.